Hi, my name is Megha Tata, and I think first of all, let me begin by saying that She Slays, which is an initiative by HealthShots and 94.3 Radio 1 International, is an amazing platform and a great initiative. I've been part of this as well last year, and I've got the opportunity to be part of evaluating a certain set of women who have been identified as the slayers, so really excited about presenting them to all of you who have really broken the biases in their own rights in multiple ways. And I thought it'd be nice to also share a bit of a story from my side as well. I've been in the media industry for over 30 years, and it's been an incredible journey. Of course, it wasn't a walk in the park and was never meant to be. But I do believe that over the last 30 years, I have experienced multiple times biases for the gender I represent. And I think I did the best I could at that stage or various stages of my career, how I dealt with it, how I overcame those. But there's one story I think I'd like to probably share in this platform, which I think was one of the most toughest sort of moments in my career, which happened when I was in one of the big media company, and I was heading the sales in that company. And that was the time I had the beautiful experience of having my first baby, and my first daughter was born. It was most cherished moment for me and my husband and family, and was loving every bit of it. And I remember instinctively that when I had my first baby, I was called in by one of my male bosses, and was told to me that because I have had my first child, I will require more time. I mean, this call was being taken by him on my behalf without even asking or consulting me. And because he felt that I needed time to be with my child and be more of a mother at home, I used to head up the sales. I was the All India ad sales head in that company, and I was suddenly demoted down to being a salesperson for one of the regions of West region. So it became that Mumbai was in Mumbai 1, Mumbai 2, and I was told that from India head of sales, I will now be managing one part of Mumbai. And it was the most humiliating experience for me, because I just feel that no one really asked me what I wanted, and what was it that what is it that I couldn't do just because I had my first child. And I think that was the biggest biased decision which was taken by a male person in that organization. And the sad part was, he thought he's being nice to me. He thought that he's doing me a favor by letting me be with my child and spend more time at home, while taking away what was my right of being a professional in the organization. And of course, I went through, my hormones were obviously running overdrive at that time, and I just had my child, so I continued to cry in front of him, which made me feel even weaker, and said that, why am I crying in front of this person? And but the reality was that there was a bias which clearly was being taken in for the gender I represented, for the mother I became, and he believed, or the company believed, or the leadership believed, that I wouldn't have been able to cope both motherhood as well as professional commitments. So that experience taught me a lot, and the reason I share this with you is that if I was to bring back the clock at that stage, I think I would have fought, and I didn't. I think I should have asked why. I think I should have really reasoned out or really questioned this decision, and I didn't. So to all the women out there who are actually experiencing such biases being taken, decisions being taken on their behalf, please don't stay quiet. Please ask. Please speak up. I would still say that, be a strong believer in your own self. Half the time women sort of lose out because they become a victim of their own self-doubt. So don't question yourself. Actually, don't question your capability. You're already a strong person. You're a strong woman. You can slay the world, and you can definitely overcome these biases, because if you can, you surely should, because that's important. And that is what I thought I would share with all of you today. Thank you.